Right. Hello, Dragon. Hello, Dragon. Uh oh. Hello, Dragon. Uh oh. It's going, Banana Man. It's going, Banana Man. It's going, Banana Man. The hell am I getting feedback? The hell am I getting feedback? The hell am I getting feedback? Test. How's it going, Josh? Test. Oh. How's it going, Josh? Test. Oh. How's it going, Josh? Test. I have a loop somewhere. I have a loop somewhere. I have a loop somewhere. I gotta figure this out. Be right back. I gotta figure this out. Be right back. I gotta figure this out. Be right back. I think I've got a monitor going somewhere. I think I've got a monitor going somewhere. I think I've got a monitor going somewhere. All right, we'll test see if it's TikTok or not. All right, we'll test see if it's TikTok or not. All right, we'll test see if it's TikTok or not. All right, so. All right, so. All right, so. Found it. Apparently, I had my Twitch open on my gaming PC. Once I saw the graphs, it was coming through. So let me fire that all back up, and we'll get going. Sorry about that. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so let me. Oh, thank you, TW. I appreciate that. Or twice, I guess, maybe. Let me catch up here. So, because race car and DG 3 times loop. Were you able to get your triples working without surround or Eyefinity? Yes, Pinokin. I use Resize Raccoon, so I do not use NVIDIA Surround anymore. It is absolutely terrible. All right, so twice. All right, cool. Oh, Dragon, are you at work? You hear that? I'm also trying a new set of headphones today because my oddities decide to disconnect on me. Hey, Veilkeeper, how's it going, buddy? I am up very, technically early, so I slept probably 3 hours earlier. So, let's see. Hi here. I'm slowly rotating my schedule back to normal. So, Chelsea's very sick. So she is sleeping, and once she was sound asleep, I decided to come downstairs and fire things up. So it's the worst thing I've ever used. So I've been running Beam on single forever. Oh, so yeah, what excuse me. So let's see. Find the hey, 74 Ben, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. So under the settings folder, you're gonna have a settings.json file. And in here, hey, Binokin, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. So in here, you've got the graphic display resolutions. I put the 11520 by 2160 for 3. Hey, Moss, how's it going? Welcome in. And then you have to set it to windowed mode, not borderless window, but windowed mode. And then with Resize Raccoon, you create a profile. And you basically, I just did a preset of triple 4Ks. I set it to the BeamNG.drive x64.exe. And then auto resize and remove border, and that pushes it out to the triple screens. And then inside of Beam, at that point, you go into your options up to display, and you're going to see where you can enable the multi-monitor render, and then you set them to whatever angle that you have things set up at. Banana, it's fail, not fall. Have I made the heave and lunge abrupt as fuck? No, not really. I mean, it's it's set to, I think, a 600 millimeter range. So what is that? 24 inches, 2 feet. But I mean, it doesn't necessarily utilize all of it. But yeah. I'm not sure what you mean by underwhelming. I'm in a slow truck right now. If I was in a 1,000 horsepower car, my headphones get thrown off my head. So surge is definitely not lacking. Can you play games with better graphics, or is it made for certain games? Yeah, I can play if the game puts out telemetry data. I can put out whatever. So anyone else smashing their Hulk to this? Nice. Let's see here. Hold on a sec. GTA does work on this, but not very well, mind you. So Appreciate if people could be a little less harsh in the chat. It can work on the Xbox, but there's really no reason to run an Xbox. The only console that I've ever used this whole thing on was a PlayStation, and that was so I could play Gran Turismo 7. How do you measure? How do you measure the angle? Well, I mean, I've been able to not calibrate it, but verify it with just an angle gauge. Just slap it on there. It sets to 0, and then do plus minus. Right now, it's set to plus minus 20 degrees. Ethan, hey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yes, PC is way better for the motion rigs for sure, but not really a protractor. But I mean, you could if you wanted to. So you would probably need like a level at that point so you could figure out what your 0 point is. So okay, I'm not sure what I would need. Be ideal for 27s. It depends on what your angle's at. With me being in a technically a hexapod slash triangle, I've got them set at 60 degrees. So thank you, Vale. Appreciate that. Nerd. Yeah, I know. All right, you son of a bitch. I've got that RB26 mod, and it's loud as hell. So if that gets to be annoying to you guys, just let me know, and I'll just run over the car there. I just straight up ran over that thing. Oh, do I have that set really high, Vale? I'll have to see about making you a VIP. That way, I think you should be able to get all this stuff for free, so. Why don't you just drive a real car? Rock, paper, scissors. Do exclamation cars, and you'll see why. Spike Lee, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Can you DoorDash me a McDouble? Well, I can beam eat you something if you're in the game, but yeah, that is actually a thing. So yeah, those are my cars, Rob. I don't need any more cars, for sure. And you guys see, as a result of the coding stream today, we've got chat now. The bot is talking to YouTube chat. Use Linux? Not for this, I don't. Suzu. I've used Linux before. I've been in IT for 25 years, so I've had my fair share of Linux and adventures. So. No, it's not bad. I have 14,000 channel points. Damn. Bongo Jones and JRock24. Thank you for the follow. What am I driving? I'm driving a Gavril. I think it's a D35. Pull over here. So, just a Gavril, D series. So I got some big old crawler tires on there. I think they're 49s. Yep. Red Star Connor, yeah, that is my AI bot talking to you. So, she knows the answers to most of the questions, but yeah, it's 51,000 for everything you see here. Because that's not what it's called, Banana. That's why it's not working. Which game is this? Nice truck. Oh, well, thank you, Scott. It is BeamNG.drive. And we are playing the RLS Career Overhaul mod. And I am headed off to one of the harder trails in the map. I tried getting here the other day. Because Own the Banks, the guy that made this map, was watching, and I did not do it justice. So I took some time while I've had my coughing fits. Hey, Red Star Connor, thank you for the follow. And I got this truck working to where I can actually drive it. That big-ass truck I had before, it would literally roll over at the drop of a hat, so that was not working. So we lowered it, lower center of gravity. It's much better on the road now, so. Jaeger didn't help? Yeah, no. This is true. I mean, it helped me, so. Just woke up after a 12-hour sleep, but which I was awake for about 24 hours, including a 9-hour subtract day early streams on my brain. I mean, I guess you could either call it a late or an early stream, but yeah. Yeah, it's definitely not my normal time, but I'm also doing it for the sake of just killing some time so I can cycle over to a normal sleep schedule. Do you play Assetto Corsa? I do. Yeah. I can do drifting on Assetto Corsa. I can do no hesi on Assetto Corsa. Regular track stuff. So, all right. This car is going entirely too slow here. Oh, that's sick. I'm waiting for the Fanatec CSL to... Oh, nice. Come in the mail so I can get back to driving again. Very cool. Yeah, I used to have Fanatec. So... How's it going, Jalen? Got you, saw the notifications and was like, wait, that's not normal time. Yeah. I like to throw everyone curveballs, you know. I was working on a lot of YouTube code today. We got that situated. We passed 5K subs the other morning. I stayed on until we hit it, and now we're at 5,226 subs, which is awesome. So that's some good growth going on, for sure. How long have I been awake? Probably about 4 or 5 hours. I just was working on a few more things before I went live, but I was also waiting until my wife fell asleep. She's not feeling well, so I just hung out with her until she crashed in case I needed to get her anything. All right. I am a curveball, yeah. Goofball, curveball, whatever. What watch am I wearing? That's a first. Jungle, it is a Breitling Super Avenger with full diamond bezel, mother pearl face. So yeah, it's kind of my blingy watch. I mean, I could go put on my Rolex Jungle if you'd like, but I've got a Pepsi. 2025 Pepsi. All right. So what we're doing is we're heading to Own the Banks was in here, the one that made this map, and I've been trying to get to this trail to try it out. And so I built the truck specifically so we could give this a shot here. Hey, Nick, Marty, Dylan, and it's your boy Will. Thank you for the follows. Appreciate it. Are those hydraulics? They're not hydraulics, actually. They are electric servos. The Breitling isn't better than a Pepsi. Well, depends on who you ask. Rolex is considered more prestigious. It costs about 3 times what this one did. I dropped about 25 for my Rolex, and this one was, I think, 9. So, Guap, look above my head, buddy. Yeah, Rolex is Rolex, but yeah. Yeah, I wish I could afford a rig like yours. Well, Scott, this is kind of an extreme example, but I did it all DIY. I designed and built this from scratch, so if I could do it, there's no reason why you couldn't, really. Eli, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. He probably does have this set up. I do have cars. Just another spawn. I'm not sure if I missed somebody's message, but yeah, just do exclamation cars and you can see what cars I have. Hey, Ever Luna, thank you for the follow over on Green. You're very lonely over there, but I appreciate the follow. You would be incorrect, Jungle. If I was called by Rolex, the Pepsi would run about 12. But I didn't want to wait forever. I was on the waiting list for a while, and I got impatient, so I went through a reseller and paid $25 for it. What state am I in? Arizona. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I misunderstood. I apologize about that. So what do you have, like a Submariner? Because that's what I originally wanted, was one of those. Then I saw the Pepsi and the Batman and the Sprite, and I was like, man, I couldn't make up my mind, so I went with the Pepsi. I'm more watching to live vicariously, keep driving. Okay, fair enough. Oh, I need to drive. Let me lock my diffs here. Yeah, I love my Breitling. My Breitling is my daily. I used to daily my Rolex, but I do live in Phoenix, Arizona, and I've had some people eye me with the Rolex, so I'd much prefer to not gather random people's attention for that watch. Ugh. Okay, now I can see why Own the Banks wanted me to do this one. Hey, not much, Everluna. We're just trying out this new trail. So, still bother to show off people what you drive? No, it's not showing off. It's the fact that everyone asks me the question drag. So, I also have a cats command if you want to, because people ask if I have any pets. So you can do the cats command and you can see my cats. So that's not what it's about. It's just about interacting with chat. So. Oh God, my AI is responding to itself again. Let me catch up with chat here. Well, and no, it's not about showing off. That's not what it's about. It's just that people are like, dude, at this point, go buy a car, you know? And then I say, I have cars. And they're like, what cars do you drive? And I had to say the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. So I thought, because then people are like, oh, do you have pictures? And so then it kind of just developed into, I wrote all the software for all the chat interface, all the commands that you guys can send to the rig and everything. So I just keep adding to it. So. Oh, oh. Almost rolled over there. Oh, don't. Oh, ow. Come on. I think I have that push bar on the front. Yeah. Pay no mind to the AI bot. She is not always correct. I need to tone her down. How's the weather? The weather in Arizona is great. It has been rather warm and sunny here, so let's see. This way. Oh. Yeah, I do not have dogs. Only a cat's command. So, if I had dogs, I would definitely have a dog's command. So. This is so sick. Congrats on your success with money and whatnot. Oh, well, thank you very much, Odd Billy. I appreciate it. All just a product of hard work. Now I get to kind of enjoy it. So. Do you fly in real life? I do not. I'm a type 2 oculocutaneous albino, and I cannot achieve the vision required to get a pilot's license. So. How much is the whole setup? 51,000 bucks. It also says it right above my head here, so over on that platform. Yeah, and I apologize ahead of time if I go into another coughing fit. That's one of the main reasons why I haven't been going live, is because I just sit here and I've been coughing for hours and hours. So that's why I decided to write code in the meantime. How'd you get all your money? Working. You had dogs as well. Wouldn't it be better to convert the cats into pets instead? Probably, yeah. I mean, I don't have dogs, so I didn't really put that much thought into it. So I'm a firm believer in work smarter, not harder. But at the same time, it's yeah, hypotheticals, shoulda, woulda, coulda, what ifs will drive a person like me crazy. So I have to pick my battles. Timeshares in Quantico, yeah. Boss, what cars do you own? Do the exclamation cars command and it'll show you. See, and that's what I'm talking about. That's why I have that command, because people. So. Yeah, Moss, if you are not subscribed, you can do channel points for the commands. So, Mr. Ma 3 times, thank you for the follow. Or 3x, maybe? Matt. Thank you. What crap, we're going like vertical here. Which way am I going? Oh, here, over. Bix Pix and Alan B. Thank you guys for the follows. Appreciate it. You ever let someone else try your setup? I have. Yeah, Mackenzie. Yeah, I've had friends and family over, and they've all tried it. So. PC, thank you for the share. I appreciate it. How often does it break? Well, we had our first actual failure just the other day, as a matter of fact. Oh. Okay, hold on. Yeah, we are trying it, except I'm not having much luck right now. Let me go to low. Oh crap. This is not good. Ooh. Nope. Okay. Damn it. Oh. Oh, no. No. Oh, shit. No shit. Okay, well. You jinxed me. Bauer, you absolutely jinxed me. Damn it. Okay, well, let's... I'm sure you've tried SnowRunner. No, I haven't actually, because it doesn't work with the motion rig. Nicely done, Cyberella. What made you want to do the setup? I went on the Star Tours ride at Disneyland, and I just had this wild idea that I figured I could probably build that. All right, so let me see what the hell we're up against here. Oh, shit. All right. Wait. Yeah, my steering is all messed up here. Ugh. Yep, we're toast. We're done. Ow. But yeah, we had a servo failure the other day during a drag racing wheelie. Whew. Does the thing also do coasters? It does. Yeah, that truck is pretty messed up at this point. Oh, damn. All right. Oh man, that's not good. Yeah, tis but a scratch. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Do I have any kids? I do. I have two boys, Holden and Hayden. They are 18 and 14. The repair started here. I think I did, yeah. Do hydraulics no, they're not hydraulic, Steve-O. They are electric. I don't know why my bot keeps answering itself. Need a name? Pain in my ass. Well, thank you, Bully. I appreciate the follow. ND, thank you for the follow. That is some crazy movement, yeah, and it's actually not turned up all the way. I turned it up kind of to the point you could see that monitor was kind of blipping out. It's basically right on the edge that the monitors can take. Well, that's no longer green, is it? I guess that's what happens when you completely trash the entire thing. Set it. Set it to black. Apply. Let's see. Well, Michael Ophelia, not as much as you, clearly. Enjoy your time out. We're all about positivity here. As you see, I made the ability to time people out and ban them much easier. Dylan, I've got a twin turbo Viper, a twin turbo GTM, a Tesla Cybertruck Cyberbeast, and a Chevy Colorado. Lizzie Burp, thank you for the share. Appreciate it. So
Motion platform self-destruction sequence initiated. 5, 4, 3,
My daily is the Cyber Beast.
goodbye.
0 to 60, 2.8 seconds. It's a fun thing to drive around. So I wish I had that when I was streaming ages ago. Yeah. The movement does not. I mean, it can, but that's why I said I have it tuned to basically right where it is kind of on the edge. They'll blip out every now and then, but that's actually not the monitor. It's the cables. The cables really aren't, the outlets are not made for any type of jostling, and I just need to put some like sticky cable management things back there and kind of zip tie them down, but I'm lazy. What headphones? I just got them. The Aerodynamic DT990 Pros. Sorry about that. TikTok fames and Sean Norris, thank you guys for the follows. Appreciate it. Are you able to swap the wheel with handlebars? No. I would like to do something like that, but I don't think I could really do the ergonomics that would do it justice. So bike games are really the only motion games that I cannot play on here, or that I could, but I just won't. So Jeff, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. You ever get car sick? I do not. No, I'm not susceptible to motion sickness or anything. So. But yeah, I welded this entire thing together, so I know I wouldn't say overbuilt the monitor mount, but I definitely made it a little more stout than it needs to be. So, what'd you do to get money for this? Work? Hard? You ever get Yep. Hey Josh, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Welcome. Rick's doing a little dance for you. Well, I mean, it's true. I just worked hard. It's, you know, when my dad retired, you know, he had a brand new C7 Z06 and a Viper, the Viper that I own now because I inherited it from him. And he stocked shelves at a grocery store until he retired. What kind of job? 25 years in IT. Dion, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I don't do anything for a living anymore. So my investments now pay my bills. So now I'm just kind of sitting back and enjoying the fruits of my labor. So all-wheel drive setup is a bit harder to actually get going once she goes hard. We're doing 90s. Nice. Thank you for the share and the reminder, Josh. I appreciate that. I'm graduating with a comp sci degree. Very cool. Congrats. Obtuma, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. And Connor, thank you guys for the follows. I appreciate it. Yeah, it does go pretty hard in Dirt Rally and WRC and AC Rally. I'm not very good at those games though, so I don't play them a lot, which is probably why I'm not very good at it. Steve-O, thank you for the follow. I just bashed that truck or that car in. It does work in ETS2. I just got a little burned out on ATS and ETS2, so the whole steering wheel kind of shifts up, and then I put my truck wheel on it, and I've got the Eaton shifter back there. So, Bridie, thank you for the share. Obtuma. Oh well, I'm glad I pronounced it correctly. Bridie and Jared, thank you guys for the shares. That always helps get the word out there. And Austin Wood, thank you for the follow. I wish it wasn't such a long drive to this place, but I can't afford the house out here yet, so. Guys on the road, well. Hey, G-String Roy, welcome in. Thank you for the heart me. Appreciate it. Son of a... You know what? I'll just run over you. Tired of the AI just dropping in places. Alrighty, thank you for the heart me. Appreciate it. What's the beeping? That is my radar detector mod that I wrote. Because this is hardcore mode. And in hardcore mode, I make sure the police are on because the fines are doubled and the rewards are cut in half. So if I get caught by the cops, what the fuck is going on? Oh shit, shit. So sick of the AI. Oh shit. Well, now they are after me. Hey Dale, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Typical homeowner. Welcome in. I'm not going to get away from these cops, unfortunately. We just need to hope they don't get turned around very quickly. Yep. Nope, they're still going. Damn it. All right, he's coming right for me. All right, we're gonna have to go off-road, I think, to get rid of the cops. Go in the hills, yeah. Except I can't where I'm at right now. Come on, we're almost evade. We're almost there. Almost there. We got 4 cops on us. Come on. Let's give it up. There we go. All right, lights are off. It is not a Hummer, no. It's a Gavril D-Series in the BeamNG game. I was just watching a video of a guy in LMU getting launched by a revenge driver in a full rig. Yeah. And that's kind of why I don't do iRacing anymore. People are just disrespectful and dumb, so. How can I connect my 3 monitors to play 5 Pro? I don't know what 5 Pro is. Unless you're talking about the PS5 Pro, which you can't. You can't do triples on a PlayStation. Amazing setup. Thank you very much, Bob. I appreciate that. But yeah, this is a very big Gavril D-Series truck. Built specifically for trying to do this off-road trail, which I just failed at pretty miserably. Yes, I did lose the cops. Yeah, if the lights in my room aren't going red and blue, I wrote the mod that when the cops are chasing me, you'll see the cop lights go off. So, I don't know what that is. Asho? Ash? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. That one's hard to read. Using a bevel kit. Yeah, it's the larger bezel delete kit that I found on Amazon. It works up to 55-inch TVs. So they use the same lenses that Asus uses on theirs, but Asus does not make a kit big enough to fit on the 42s. So Knight and Crispy Bacon and Noah Boca. Thank you for the follows. Appreciate it. Whenever I play BeamNG, I always enable the simplified collision physics to prevent getting murdered by randoms. Yeah. And, you know, it is understandable, but in my hardcore career mode, I'm definitely, if I crunch my truck, I crunch my truck, you know. I feel like a real car, it does, yeah. I just don't get the sustained G-forces. That's really the only noticeable difference. So. Go the setup and say, well, thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that. I'm Mexican, bro. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Still getting used to a stick shift for a wheel. Yeah. I grew up, my first car was a manual car, so. I'm trying to win, Tenya, for sure. Slow going. I don't think I'll actually know that until the day I die, but I'd consider it a win where I'm at. Oh. Add to and Kevin, thank you guys for the follows. We need to lock the diffs. Yep. I was sounding rough, yeah. Unless you're talking about me or somebody else, but I was also sounding rough yesterday, so I'm still not quite back to normal, but catch up with chat here. Can get a brand new scat and have some left over with that. Grim, yeah, but I don't need any more cars. And the cars I have would absolutely just gap a scat pack. So scat packs are baby don't hurt me cars. No, I get that, Cybro. How do you even connect all that to a PC? With cables. The motion controller is just a USB connection. So, and the motion controller goes out to, hey, Crispy Bacon, thank you for the heart me. It goes out to the servo actuators. So there's just one USB cable. Cool setup. Well, thank you, Jukes. I appreciate that. I grew up in the Aussie Outback. We didn't have any autos anywhere. Wow. Thank you for the 4 rows, Crispy Bacon. Get that. It's the coolest shit ever. Well, I appreciate that. Let me catch up with chat again. Yeah, so these are not hydraulics. The AI bot responded to you, but yeah, it's these are electric servo actuators. So how much was the setup? Cooper, it's right over my head, but it's $51,000. Can we see you drive a sports car? Maybe later, don't miss, but right now we're doing off-roading. So how much is it? Yep, 51,000. I wipe my butt with hundreds. I do not. I prefer Charmin. What game is this? This game is BeamNG.drive. We're doing the RLS career overhaul mod. Whoa. That mud is deep. All right, so I need to try this one at a different angle because I got pushed over into that rock last time. Woo! Right, come on. There we go. That's awesome. I can't wait to own one. Well, I'll tell you, if you go motion, it's a cool thing to go with. So, okay, let me catch up again here. Design it yourself. You seem like an IT guy. Yes, I did design and fabricate the entire thing, and I was an IT. How old am I? Old as dirt. 49. Need regular maintenance? No, actually, I did the first maintenance to it 2 days ago for the first time in 6 years. So, and I took each actuator apart, inspected them, re-greased them, and they were fine. The grease was still there. The ball. Oh. Okay. Made me kind of pucker a little bit there. My wife would kill me. Oh, thankfully mine's very supportive. So. How much all this money? It was $51,000. Woo. How long have I been going live? Sonic since October, late October. So I'm fairly new at this whole thing. So I never had the time to do so. Never did I think I wanted to do so when I was working, but now I'm sitting here playing in the rig all day, so I figured why not set up a camera and go live, answer people's questions. What happens if I crash? It shakes around, but not too violently. Cooper, thank you for the follow. You have a cat with no hair? Yes, I do. Is she underneath me? I did hear her. I do have VR. It's just not very streamer friendly. Yep. This is my hairless cat. One of them. Her name's Pepper. She's an absolute sweetheart. Dope setup. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. What's it like riding in the setup? Does it feel like? Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's a full 6-degree freedom, so it does every movement in 3-dimensional space that your car does. So it mimics that fairly well. So once I turn the motion on, she's gonna get scared. So just can I get stuck? Yes, I can get stuck actually, Grigori. That's she just got boogers on me. Gross. Catalina Dave and Aiden Ruby, thank you for the follows. Appreciate it. You got boogies. Just sweetheart. Gonna have to start moving. She's not gonna like this, but we'll go slow for her. So. Yep. Pepper's like, I'm out. But yeah, I do have VR. I have 3 VR headsets. Well, I've owned 20 of them. I've owned pretty much every VR headset that's come out since the Oculus development kit came out years ago. But my current 3 are Crystal Super Ultra Wide, Big Screen Beyond 2E, and a Quest 3. So you can actually see the Crystal Super down there. So, Austin, thank you for the share. Appreciate it. How's it going, Jake? Welcome in. $51,000. What am I driving in game? It is the Gavril D series with some big old rock crawler tires on it. 49s, I think. Bob T and number 2 on TDP. Thank you for that. Or on top. On top, I think it was. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Been trailing with the boys for 10 hours and just got, oh, nice. I just got online and fired up the stream, so I've already failed once at this trail, but giving it another shot here. Dalton, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Wow. All right, so this is the hill that I rolled down earlier. Go super fast? No. Crashing in this career mod, or career mode, costs me money, and it's very hard to make money in this mod, so 11, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Imagine spending all this money on a simulator and instead of getting a job like a real man. Up, we've got one of those people. I've made more at my job than you probably will make in your lifetime, in just probably 2 years. So, you're barking up the wrong tree, my guy. Try being kinder. Ron Dickles, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. All right, so give me a second here, guys. Well, and that's just it. That person that's talking about going and getting a real job probably has to go to his job tomorrow. I don't. So enjoy your ban. Be nicer to people. It's a lot easier to be nice than it is to be mean and rude. So don't make assumptions of people. Yeah, so thank you for coming by, though. I appreciate the view. So nice goon rack. Yeah, it could have been Gary for all I know. So holy crap, nose bright. Nat loves you. And C3, thank you for the follows, guys. Appreciate it. What is your job? Yeah, so my AI assistant answers a lot of those questions. Ooh. But I was in IT for 25 years. Last 15 of those, I co-owned a promotional products business. Dot and Waffle, thank you guys for the follows. And I'm a little stupid, thank you for the follows. Okay, we're having issues here. Let me go to 4 low here. Like how much you make, if you can say. That's a personal question, but something to the realm that I had more than 1 comma in my bank account. Let's just put it that way. Set up sick. Well, thank you, Burn. I appreciate that. I just subscribed to you. I hope everyone's having a wonderful. Well, thank you I appreciate the sub, Matt or Matthew. The privacy settings sometimes, if you don't have your subscription set to public, it doesn't notify me. So, but I do appreciate the sub nonetheless. Thank you so much for that. All right, so which way am I going here? Oh, this is the end of the trail, isn't it? Cool. Well, that's neat. That was fun. Do we have another trail around here? Goat, thank you for the follow. No, I am not rich. I am a hard worker, and I've worked a lot of years. So, cheers, bro. This is the way to live life. Such an awesome set. Well, thank you, Knight. I appreciate that. I don't know where the hell to go now. So yeah, I definitely got through, at least. What is up here? All right. So here's another trail. Whoop. Wish I had that set up. Yeah, Logan, it is a lot of fun, but if there's any way you guys can get motion and you're into sim racing and stuff, motion is a good add-on for sure. catch up before Bryce. What's a good budget steering wheel for around $600? Try to look at the Moza M5 bundle. It's a good way to start. It has a good ecosystem that you can kind of upgrade. Have I been hurt using this? No, but I stubbed my toe the other day. Stub your toe on something that's 1,000 pounds. It doesn't go anywhere. My toe lost. If you were to sell the setup, how much would it sell for? If you did a keystone markup, you'd probably be looking around 105,000. Do I trade? Yes, but not day trade. I tried that for a while. It's not my thing, but I do have investment. I have a Logitech G920 now. It's a solid starter wheel for sure. Does it feel like a real car? It does, Jax. In China, you can custom make a suit for $6,500. Cool. What time is it? It is at 1:30? 1:30 a.m. Oh. Sorry about that. I need to put better brakes on this truck. Oh, wait. Exited the staging zone. Target time, 11 minutes. No damage. Okay, so what do you think? I don't have an opinion on that. Luna and Daniel, thank you guys for the subs. Appreciate it. Rick's doing a little dance for you. I do have a Colorado. Amongst many other vehicles, but yes, I do have a Colorado. Unless you're talking about the state Colorado, which, no, I'm not in Colorado. I love Juju. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. And I'm curious what makes me sound like I'm from Colorado. I've only ridden or rode my Harley through Colorado once. That was the only time I've ever been. I have no idea which way I'm going here. You know what? I don't know, actually. I've never been up here. Finally was able to get through that that pass, so. Salazar, thank you for the share. Appreciate it. This is, oh, well, thank you, Jay. I appreciate it. Oh, time in mountains offer. Oh, yeah. No, I am in Arizona, Phoenix, to be more precise. How much does the setup cost? It's right above my head, but the AI bot just answered you there, so. Oh, well, thank you, Queen. I appreciate the sub. Yeah, if you don't have your sub set to public, it doesn't do the notification, but I very much appreciate it. So, is it a sim? Yeah. Either that or I'm having a massive acid trip right now. So. As long as you're going forward, you're going in the right direction. Yeah, well, even that is a bit tough for me. So. I can't see. Guess I could put it in H2, H4. There we go. This really isn't a crawling trail. So let's go down. Tick setup, I'm all for it. Well, thank you, I appreciate that. It is a lot of fun. What made it cost that much? LOL, the feedback. I've got $17,000 in PCs that run all this. I've got $12,000 in cameras and mics. Got a 5,000 watt audio system, two 18-inch subs, 1,000 watts going to my butt kicker. The motion rig, obviously. Lots of stuff. You do race? I do. But my current obsession is BeamNG.drive, so you can do racing in the game, obviously. But yeah, I've got many other. Yeah. I have not actually done that on this, Jay. I've thought about it, but I kind of, yeah, I chose not to. I just think it's kind of rolling the dice on that one, so. Nice, yeah. I play a set, of course. But yeah, I was in IT for 25 years. Yep. My AI bot answered that one correctly. Because I'm afraid to go outside. No. I don't know why you would think that. God, people have some weird assumptions. It's bizarre. They sleep ones. Thank you for the share. Appreciate it. Vinny, thank you for the follow. Speedometer gauge. This one? It is not transparent. No. You ever played Forza? Yeah, absolutely. And I get a lot of hate when I play Forza on it. How much was the setup? 51,000. You do not need to spam. I do my best to get to you guys with the questions and stuff, so spamming's not necessary. Afraid to go outside is crazy. Just say imagine owning something like this. They're jealous. Well, I don't want to make assumptions about Paul because that would make me a hypocrite because he likes to make assumptions, but I do not. Well, and it's Paul and Carly, so you know somebody stepped out on somebody if you have that shared account like that. Because then they have to keep their eyes on you, you know. Janko, thank you for the share. Appreciate it. Oh, meant the one on the right, the circular one. Oh, this one? That's just part of the game UI. So. Holy cow, the setup's wild. Thank for absolutely. Exis tag? Maybe? Zis tag? I didn't put up the bat signal. What is it moving with? Electric servo actuators in the configuration of what's called a Stewart platform. Is this BeamNG? It is. Very good eye. All right, let me catch up with chat here. Are you retired? I am too young to retire, Angel. If you start driving fast, does the movement catch up to it? Yeah. Yeah, it has surge, so it simulates the acceleration and deceleration. How'd you set up the AI? Hey, Mike Sterling and Warrior. Thank you for the subs. Appreciate it. How did I set up the AI response? I've never seen that before. Pretty dope. Well, 40, anything that you can learn about me, I love doing things on my own. I'm a DIY kind of fanatic. I built all this DIY. I did all the coding for all the integrations and all this stuff all by myself, and I decided to add an AI assistant. So it runs on my Mac Mini over on my desktop next to my streaming PC. And I've trained it with a very specific set of instructions to answer certain things that trigger. Hey, Batman. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Anyone hating on Forza can bugger off. It's much better game in the last half dozen NFS games. Yeah. You do drag racing in BeamNG? Yeah, I do. So just today we're doing off-roading, but I might do stuff. Mikey and Tyson, thank you for the follows. You work with tech? I used to, yeah. What's up, Heim? How's it going, buddy? Welcome in, welcome in. About to come off-road with you. All right. You can get set up in the server if you want. I'm smoking dabbies. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Love the name. Elon needs me as staff. Yeah. Braden, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Damn, this is crazy to be honest. Yeah, it is. I kind of, it's weird because I've been building these for 8 years, so it's just in my basement. I've done thousands of hours, at least over 2,000 hours in this motion rig over the last 8 years. So it is kind of crazy trying to look at it objectively, Fred, thank you for the follow. What happens if you fall off the cliff? Righty, thank you for the 10 gamer level up. Thank you very much for that. It shakes me around, but I've got crash filters, so not too bad. Game server. I am not in an open server, but if you find one that you like, I would be happy to join you, Heim. I'm just on my career mode right now, so. Thank you. Smoking. Appreciate that. All right. If there's talk of going off the server or to a different server, I need to head back to the house. This setup is my favorite besides another setup. I saw a pilot that had a 30K cockpit setup. Very cool, 40. Yeah, mine is 51 grand. And the style that I have is actually more commonly used in airline simulators. But mine will do flight sims as well as racing sims or whatever. So. Oh. All right, well, I guess we found another trail here. Destiny, thank you for the share. You ever play racing game or just, I play racing, absolutely. DK. How do you get out? I hit a button and the whole thing will lower down to the ground. Oh, shoot, I missed my turn. I did start my turn counter, just for those wondering. I should hopefully have that here shortly. Thank you, 40, for the share. Do you regret it? Never. Not once. These brakes are no good. They are absolutely no good. So if we're going downhill, I'm going to go into 4 low. Was there any one tipping point where this went from hobby to serious hobby? Yeah, I got off the ride at Disneyland called Star Tours, and I was like, I'm going to build one of these. So. My AI is talking to itself. You're looking set. Well, thank you, Grant. I appreciate that. I can't see where I'm going. Okay. We also have a support Discord, 75 MP stuff in case you want to need it for tech support suggestions and such. What? Okay, my AI is making stupid things. I'm sorry. Yes, I designed and built a deck set. What happens if you go on the roof? It just rolls over. So, I mean, not all the way. How far does it lean? The max it will do is plus minus 30 degrees. but currently it's set to, I think, 20, 21 degrees, plus minus. Man. Holding the brake is like killing my foot. Tate, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, we all need some motion rigs in our life, right, Basic? Well, thank you, Gerald. I appreciate the follow. Joker and Beats, or BTs, thank you for the follows. And Joker, thank you for the heart me. Appreciate it. I need to turn my AI off. Every time I think I get it down, I either make it too strict when it doesn't. Zay, thank you for the follow. I either make it too strict and it doesn't answer anybody, or then it starts answering itself and starts hallucinating. So it is very fun, Bridie. How close is it to driving? I would say probably an 8 to 9. It does not do sustained G-forces, so that's the one major downer about it. But everything else, I've got the haptics, I've got the motion, I've got the sound. It's very accurate. It actually, I used it to help train for my CDL for backing up big rigs and whatnot. So my testosterone just went up by watching this. Man, if it was only that easy. Badass. Well, thank you for streamers. I appreciate it. Sorry about the coughing, guys. It's been hard to keep the cough suppressed. Oscar, thank you for the follow. How long did it take me to build? Evan, after I came up with the design, which took me a while, it took me months to decide on a design. It was about 3 weeks to put everything together, fabricate everything. I ran it for about a month, and then after that month, I took it back down, made some mods to it. I machined a new, I designed and machined a new wheelbase mount. Added the chat monitors, fabricated the mounts for those, fabricated the mounts for the button box and the stream deck, and gave it all a good several coats of paint and finished it off. So about 5 weeks total, I think, between those two. Thank you for the follow, Evan. Appreciate it. How much was the setup? Mr. Reviewer, 51,000 bucks. Did you get your CDL just for fun? Yes, Warrior. Just figured it'd be fun to see what other people do. Why not buy a truck instead of the setup? Because the truck would require maintenance and I'd be away from my family and it doesn't pay that well and it's dangerous. I mean, the list is long, but came out crazy. Well, thank you, Evan. I appreciate that. I very much appreciate that feedback. By the setup, no one would hear from me. Yeah. I do play it a lot. I'm actually building a second one for my wife and kids. And so they will be joining me on stream occasionally, which is cool. Hey, B Milan. I'm doing very well. How are you doing? Bro, this is a dream. No, well, pinch yourself, Jake. It is real. But I know what you're saying. I appreciate that. Alex, thank you for the follow. Surely you must own a truck too. Yes, I have a Tesla Cybertruck, Cyber Beast, and I've got a Chevy Colorado ZR2 Bison Edition, as well as my sports cars. Okay, that's. I don't know off the top of my head, Cyberella. If you want to shoot me a DM, I can answer that when I put some thought into it, but I'm not really sure. Cybertruck is not a truck. It most certainly is. It hauls ass and hauls my drums around. It tows my 24-foot trailer perfectly fine. Actually, the range is longer than my Chevy is, so hate on it all you want. I own one, you don't. So you are making judgments on things that you have no knowledge of. So, and I love that people hate it, just for the record. Absolutely love that fact. People flip me off when I drive by, and it's all like, it does not bother me. It does not hurt my feelings. How much is setup? Chaotic, 51 grand. You got to take your Bison over by me on the Rubicon. I took my Tacoma. Nice. Rasta and Gavin, thank you for the follows. Appreciate it. Well, and that's just it. So I paid cash for my Cybertruck. It's the highest level. It was the Cyber Beast Founders Edition. So yeah, and I dropped cash for it. So hate all you want. It's paid off. It is faster than my twin turbo Viper, and it is faster than my twin turbo GTM. And I haven't had to worry about gas for years. Relocated in the U.S. I am in Phoenix, Arizona. Dude, what's your profession? I was in IT for 25 years. Holy crap, we got some Rigo Jamiki or Jamike maybe, Chicken, and GSXR. Thank you, or Jixer, thank you for the follows. How much was the setup? Car, 51 grand. How many accidents you been in this thing? Yeah, that's just it. Yeah, how many accidents can I get in with this thing and I just hit a button? It's way better. Donovan, thank you for the share. I don't have this gaming rig to compensate for anything. Let's just keep it at that. So, LOL, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Welcome. What map? This is The Gap by Own the Banks. Am I still working? I am not. Played Jurassic Park in this bitch. Yeah. If Jurassic Park had motion output, I would definitely play it. Has anything broken? Jorge, we had one servo go out a few weeks ago, first time in 6 years, and that was it. That's the only failure I've had. And that was actually my fault. The servo was fine. It's just that the wire got up underneath. Chef, Austin, Bam, thank you guys for the follows. Gnarly trails in Arizona. So you overland with the bike? I do not. I got the Bison when I joined the union apprenticeship for heavy equipment operating. I got it because I was living in a travel trailer. I needed to tow it around, but also I needed to get to fairly remote areas in Arizona. So I bought it out of necessity, not for pleasure. And I just liked the way the Bison looked. So, why'd you spend so much money on this? Why not? I mean, nice setup. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. What drum kit do I have? It is DW Collector Series. 7-piece. Got the DW XF double pedals on it. All 9000 hardware. Sabian cymbals. Pearl rack. How old were you when you retired? 48. I'm actually trying to get into heavy equipment right now. What's some advice? If you go for the entrance exam, study for it, because the better you score, the better chance you have of getting in. And most people that go into that industry are not real good at their math skills or their, grammar and vocabulary and stuff. They do test you. So I did very well, and basically it ushered me right in. So holy crap. Gretch, very cool. That's very cool. Oh, it's incredible, impressive setup you have there. Well, thank you very much, Travis. I appreciate that. I catch up with chat here. When did you get into sim gaming or gaming in general? Let's see, I was 4, so that would have been 1980 with the Atari 2600. Basic and Leppy Plays. Thank you for the follows, guys. And I've been gaming ever since. So first sim setup was about probably, let's see, my youngest son is 14. So I got a full proper rig, not motion, but a sim rig. I think he was 1, so 13 years ago. Fabian, yep, 51,000. I do play in VR. I've been playing in VR for 8 years. It's just that VR is not very streamer friendly. So well done. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Same hate as the Mark 1 Fiat. I don't care if people hate my truck. I love it. I absolutely love it. I mean, it is fast as all get out. It's comfortable. My kids are 6'1" and 6'5", and they fit in the back seat fine. So yeah, I mean, it's a great vehicle. I've owned Teslas for 6 years and do not regret it whatsoever. What did you do for work? I was in IT for 25 years. What does your wife think about the investment? I'm building one for her, as a matter of fact, right behind me to my left. But she's very supportive. So do you off-road? I do not in real life, Jake. I used to go with my brother and my stepdad when I was a kid, but I've never gone off-roading. So we're just doing all kinds of different things in the game. Today was just trying to get to the get up this trail that I have been failing miserably at the last few tries. Of course, I was like 6 shots of Jaeger in last time, so that did not help me. I got you. Love your setup. Well, thank you, Jake. I appreciate that. That is very kind of you. What happens if you hit a wall full speed? It'll shake, but there's crash filters. So, Seb, thank you for the follow. Good for you, brother. That's a long-term goal, is to be retired by 55 with all the tech and toys. Congrats. Thank you, Warrior. I appreciate that. Yeah, I didn't think I would. I grew up, you could say poor. And I was broken homeless 3 times in my 20s. And thankfully got things turned around and worked hard, and here we are. It does take time, though. That's for sure. You're handling the weirdos well. I love that. I'm at an age where mentality where I don't worry about what people think and how it's... Yeah, well, that's just it, Drips. You know, if they want to pay me what I put into this, they want to give me 51 grand, I will take all the lickings that they want to... You know what, asswipe? Enjoy your broken bumper. Then they can, you know, slang all the bad shit that they want in the chat, but it doesn't hurt my feelings. So, ever drift? Yeah, absolutely. Slinked. Showing my wife your setup. This is cheaper than my Tacoma, to be honest. Yeah, and that's just it. It's cheaper than all of my vehicles. This is not the house. I'll be damned, it is. Setup was 51K, yes. But that's for everything you see here. So that includes the streaming, the cameras, the lights, the subwoofers, the butt kickers, all the peripherals, the PCs, you name it. I somehow missed my turn here. How much did you say? $51,000. 51000. I don't mean any disrespect, but I remember you said you bought your kids 4090s and stuff. You ever get worried that they'll be spoiled? Absolutely not, Yubo. So here's the thing. So, I've always raised my kids to know that they are not getting my money. If I pass away, yes, they will inherit something, but they have the expectation. I have a saying: "Do what's asked of you, nothing less, nothing more, and you will be fine." Now they consistently do above and beyond what they are asked, what's asked of them. They're well read, they're well spoken, they're very respectful. However, I have had to lower my oldest down to a mattress on the floor and nothing else in his room. And I basically explained to him, this is all that's owed to you. You're not entitled to anything more than a roof over your head and a meal on the table. I'll make sure you get to school, and that's it. Nothing else. And so if they are little asswipes, then that's what they do. They tried me once on that, and they no longer tried me on that. So they get good grades in school. My youngest is a high honor roll student. My oldest has been honor roll several times. He's in all AP classes in his senior year in high school. So yeah, no, it's one of those things. I make sure that my kids, they go volunteer at homeless shelters. They volunteer, pick up litter. I mean, they do all kinds of good things. So they're good kids. What's up? I'm running an excavator on their oil rigs right now. Very cool, David. I actually have this set up on here that I can do excavator work on here. So very cool. I'm jealous. I want to. I own a Mini X, but I don't think I'm at the right house. Maybe I am, but so we got through. We did not. That's a life lesson that your kids will remember. Probably ever clever to not try. Well, and that's just it. They tried to test my my conviction to the values, and they don't try it anymore. So I remember my oldest thought he could lock everything behind passwords on his computer, and I basically cracked every single one of his accounts, put two-factor authentication all of them, and turned around to him and said, "Don't you ever try that again." And he never did. So I mean, kids will be kids. They do. It's a human nature to push the envelope. Sounds like that one family who gets the kids taken away for cruel and unusual punishment. No, MS, that is not how that works. Putting my kids on a mattress on the floor is not cruel and unusual. That is all they are entitled to. And if you think differently, that's what the problem is in today's youth. That's dope. Great father. Exactly how I'm teaching my son to remain humble. Yeah, exactly. And that's just it. It's there are things you're entitled to. And my son turned 18, and I told him once he turns 18, he's not entitled to this stuff anymore. So he will continue to be respectful. And if he's not, then we'll deal with that if we ever come to it. But yeah, don't ever make the assumption that it's cruel and unusual. That's an awful thing to say, and you're so wrong. So I think that's great parenting, obviously paying off with their yeah, absolutely. They sound like they are friends with kids instead of their parents. No, here's the thing, Josh. I'm not my kid's friend. I am their dad, and I do make it very apparent that I am not meant to be their friend. I'm there to make sure that they stay on the straight path to what's right. We can all hang out, we can have fun, but in the end of the day, if I tell them to do something, they're going to do it. You know, I've never had to lay a hand on my kids. I don't believe in that kind of stuff, but they understand there are consequences for actions. So, hell, my oldest, he got his first phone when he was, I think, 14, and his first phone, he never broke it. It worked fine up until last Christmas when I upgraded his phone. So same with my youngest. We got him the phone a year later, and he had it for 3 years, and no cracks, no breaks, no losses, nothing like that. So they respect what they have, and they're rewarded for it. So the 4090s, they were on absolute shit PCs for years. And once they made sure that their grades were good, that's when I rewarded them during Christmas, and we all went through and built their powerhouse PCs. But it's not to necessarily spoil them, it is to give them a PC that will last them years. And I told them this will last you longer than, you know, to the point where you can move out on your own. You'll still have a PC that will do everything you need it to do, play games, do whatever. So, and that's just a reward for their hard work. Dad has 10K set up, and kids has small mattress. Wow. Hot. My oldest son has a California king, and my youngest son has a queen, with fully furnished bedrooms. So stop making assumptions, my guy. You have daughters? I do not. Yeah, they when they tried to challenge me on the IT front, and I told them, I said, you are fucking with the wrong person, because I know what I'm doing. So, and this is the wrong house. I thought maybe it was the other side of it or something like that. But let's just do this. Go to the big. Not. I did not have a motion rig at that time. I only had a bed in my bedroom. So stop making assumptions. Again, it does not make you look very good. So assumptions are very, very bad, people, and you are very wrong. And if your parents never taught you the value and what you're entitled to versus what you are privileged to have, they didn't raise you right. And yeah, I said that. And that's why there's a bunch of punk ass kids nowadays that don't know how to keep a job, respect people. They don't know how to spell. They don't have proper grammar. They can't, you know, they give resumes with spelling errors and grammatical errors all the time. That's what happens when you spoil your kid. Mine don't. So you can fuck off with your assumptions. I got good news. I just got a really good job. Oh, shit. Congratulations. Very cool. Can you share a little bit, or? That's very cool. Very, very cool. No, I'm not rage baited. I'm just simply responding. You can't come in and say something like that and not expect it. Trust me, an ignorant person coming in and saying stupid shit like that, they have nothing on me. And they have nothing that I would ever get ragey about. Fuck with my family. Yeah. Love the set. Thank you very much, Blake. I appreciate that. All right, so let's see. Is it just a video game that has the color difference from one? It's just the angle, Warrior. The cameras pick up kind of weird. There is a bit of a black balance. The black level on this monitor was off because I switched the capture card pass through from internal to a combined format, so it messed with the color range. So yeah, this has a little bit darker. I just need to adjust it. I haven't done it yet. All right, so I need to, where the hell? Maybe? The hell is my mouse? Oh. Mom always taught me to work for your things and be grateful. Absolutely, Danny. That's how it works. Thanks for the sub. Jaden, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. No, it's very cool, Heim. I'm proud of you. Just passed my licensing exam to become a clinical social worker. Well, thank you, Roro, for choosing that. That is a tough career path. but very admirable. Thank you for doing that. Got a real MVP there. Hey, shit, IDK and David, thank you guys for the follows. All right, so we'll go back to the other map, see what we can get into. Yeah, I'm not getting some of the messages. It's probably because they're just automatically filtered out. I don't even see them. So, Striker, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. All right, what are we in? High 2? Yep. I like my like your voice. Well, I hate my voice, but I appreciate that. I absolutely hate hearing myself talk, but I'm getting a little better at it. But Michael and Bigfoot, thank you for the follows. Appreciate it. No, and that I will remember that, Danny, because my kids are absolutely fantastic. And raising kids, you know, I've done a lot in my life. Raising kids is the hardest thing I've ever done. But it is the most rewarding thing I've ever done. Yeah, did you find the server? My big car guy? Yeah, Merrick. I've been in cars for years. I built a twin turbo factory 5 GTM. I've got a twin turbo Viper. I've had a Z06 C7 Z06. Also had an R35 GTR. Very, very big into cars. Yeah, if you want Heim, shoot me a DM on Discord, and I can join you. Setup looks sick. Thank you, David. I appreciate that. How much? They are not actually hydraulics. They are electric servos, and they were about shipped price was about $1,500 a piece. Redo. It's not, or no, it's red. I'm sorry, not redo. They're actually hard to source actuators like this, so it's not something that you'd find. We locked up. Hopefully, we're not locked up. Ew. We'll give it a few seconds. I asked why you hate your voice. It's just I have never really heard myself on video or have heard my voice recorded, so it's just kind of jarring. But I think that's just a natural thing to dislike your own voice. So my wife's the same way. I think her voice is wonderful. She can just, I mean, I just sit there and listen to it. And I do listen to it for hours on end, and I absolutely love it. But she hates her voice. So. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Red. Do the exclamation cars command. You're right. The setup is 51K. So I don't think this is working. I don't know where the hell I spawned. Like, yeah, that's not good. Oh well. I'm up for whatever, Heim. So, let's see. Enjoy your timeout, my guy. Grow up. That's all. That's the only advice I have to you is grow up. I'm 10 followers away from being able to go live. I went live with 0. So I don't know why people think that you have to have a certain follower account. Farm Sim, yeah. Farm Sim is awesome on this, actually. Let's see. Yeah, Hank's bitter. Hank is the type of person that his lot in life is to go into random YouTube channels and talk shit. But I'll tell you what, I can guarantee you my life is better. Nope, that's untrue, Red. You can download Live Studio and go live with 0 viewers. I did it. Stupid AI is answering itself again. Sorry about that. But yeah, they are not hydraulic actuators. They are electric servos. Yeah, it used to be 1,000. But then when now they're trying to drive everyone to their Live Studio software. So check my, do I play Forza? I do. Excuse me. Is it something that you can buy, or I fully built it myself? Biggest. The ones that move as much as mine are well into $175,000+ territory. Is the chair comfortable? Surprisingly so. It's hard plastic, but I think my longest stream so far is 11 hours, and it didn't bother me at all. Red, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. All right, did we figure out what map we're going to? I got your thing, Cyberella. So we have not. Okay. Hey, David, and Jer with the shift. Thank you for the follows, guys. Appreciate it. I want public open map so we can drag race, rock crawl, or drift. IDK, what it's called. I think like the Motorsports Park does a lot of that. What'd you do for a living to be able to afford all this? I was in IT for 25 years. And hell, I need to go. I'm going to go turn my AI bot off because it starts answering itself, and this pisses me off. Can I be mod? I've got plenty of mods. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate it. I appreciate the offer, though. Esteban, thank you for the follow. Just over on here for the next few minutes while Heim figures out where we're going here. So. Yeah, I need to. Justin, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. You got to really climb out of the chair, I see. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. It's better than my first one, for sure. My first one, it was pretty difficult to get in and out of. All right. Where? Okay. Sorry for doing that in the mic. I keep forgetting. Preset how it lowers down when you get out. Is that auto or manual? It's just hit a button and it'll go into the park position. So Marty's Motorsport Mania. Okay, that sounds good to me. Let me get SSH into my Mac Mini to get this damn thing closed down. Okay. Actually, I'm going to go grab a water real quick, so entertain yourself. I'll be back. All right. So I lied. I got a monster instead, but it's mostly water, right? This is what you do full time now? I mean, sort of. I'm not really doing it for an income. Over there, I make on an 8-hour stream. I make about 40 something cents, maybe 46 cents. So not really paying any bills or anything. Maybe at the end of the week, I might be able to go get a Coke up at the corner store, but definitely not. Definitely not to that point. If it gets that way, that'd be great. Where'd you get your electric servos? PT actuator, China. Yeah, David, I've got actually 2 of the shifters. But yeah, my cars in real life are manuals. So, all right, Marty's Motorsport Mania. If it's terrible, I'll tell you. Okay, I'll try to get loaded in. See if I can get the mods downloaded. All right, so multiplayer, Marty. David, do the exclamation cars command. I get that question a lot, so I went ahead and made a command for it. Plural cars, C-A-R-S. Manual is always fun, but traffic sucks. That was my car, or those were my cars. That was my. Hopefully, it won't lock up on me here. Roro, I know because I can't recommend them anymore. So, the head of PT Actuator, Xiao, basically more than doubled the price of the servos after he started getting popular, and now he wants, I think, $16,000 for the set without shipping or duty taxes. What's your favorite to drive? Or am I guessing the truck is your daily? Yeah, the Cybertruck is my daily. The Colorado is kind of my backup slash just extra vehicle, and then pretty much the GTM and the Viper are just kind of collecting dust right now. How much is the rig? 51,000, Kyle. Yeah, I'm locked up here, so that's not good. So multiplayer X mods paste. All right, try this again here. The favorite to drive though, it's got to be either the Viper or the GTM. I'm kind of partial to GTM because I did all the fabrication work on that one. The Viper's fun, but it wants to kill me every time I drive it. Yeah, West Coast is considered kind of the default map. What steering wheel? This is the CS Pro from Moza. All right, so let's try this again here. Hey, Dragon, are you still here? Is your server up? Cooper, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. So yeah, I'm not having a whole lot of luck getting into that server, guys. Well, Haim, if you look for Motorsports Park, That usually has all the different things in it. Oh, he said it's always up? Yeah, because I'm locked up again. Yeah. This is not working. So let me see if I can find the Motorsports Park one. Because that's got a bunch of like off-roading stuff. It's got the drag strip. It's got the, you know, Daytona 500 style, you know, oval, all kinds of stuff. Did you disable all mods except for BeamNG? Oh, I did not. What? Hey, come here. Actually, and I didn't even have BeamNG. I didn't have the multiplayer enabled. Hairless cat, I'm sticking around. Yeah. IDK, it was 51 grand. Click on the repository. And then when the screen comes up, you'll see if you go over to the mods manager tab, you'll see a button that says deactivate all mods. Them cats are 5K or more. No. I think they're anywhere from like 1 to 2,000. Gotta be the sickest setup ever, bro. Well, thank you very much, GX. Ew. Uh, I'll give it a. We'll give it a few. It's 300 mods, so. Still a little crazy for cat. Every breeder we've talked to sells out instantly. You have to get on a waiting list, so they never give them away for free. I don't know what map he has. The last map he had was not like great, so I don't know. Tell you what I'll do here. Let's try one more time here, because I'm starting to get a little frustrated with this. Crazy setup. Old timer. Wow. Thanks. Appreciate the ageist compliment. Oh, like other breeds? Oh. I've had a lot of cats in my life, and these hairless cats, if you know, they are different, guaranteed. They're more like lapdogs than they are cats. So no, Dragon server. I have to see if I got my mods disabled here. Okay, so now I've got 10 mods enabled, which is good. BeamNG, multiplayer BeamNG. Okay, there we go. So Try this one more time here. See, go to more, multiplayer, favorites. Dragon's Drift Corner is offline, so. I do have cops on, David, actually. I mean, you can do an exclamation cops command. It, Hi, Pepper. Oh, it's actually, no, it's police. Not cops, it's police. All right, so try this one more time. Now they got all the mods disabled. Yeah. And it's the third one that I built. Okay, Cyberelli, you were right. I'm man enough to admit you were absolutely right. I disabled the mods and now I'm loading in. So you earn command credits. Basically it's the currency for you guys to do commands to the rig. You can do the cop lights, you can make the rig twerk, dance, you can do alien abductions. There's dozens of commands you guys can send to the rig. All right. Vehicles. Just realized I don't have the motion mod in. Why is my motion not working? I keep Gettysburg. When you click on multiplayer. Weird. I gotta figure out why my motion isn't working. Hey, Dwight. Welcome in, buddy. Is there a place where I can see? Yeah, so Dwight's got the idea there. How much does a sim like this cost, PC included? $51,000. How's your night been? It's been really not too bad. I started really late, but just trying to get back on a normal sleeping schedule. So I think I'm just going to stream through the night and then try to make it till tomorrow evening and try to get to sleep at a normal time. So, yes, I just subscribed. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Okay, so it's set. Oh, somewhere my SimHub Extras mod. Hey, Iconic, thank you for the TikTok. Appreciate it. Perks, thank you for the follow. Wow. My motion is not working, guys. I don't know what the hell's going on here. What game is it? It's BeamNG.drive. You're in the SimiCube? No, I used to. Gave my SimiCube 2 Pro away to a buddy of mine. I run full Moza gear now. No, it's not bad. I've kind of decided I'm not going to worry about that platform. If they don't serve me out, it's okay. It's all good. So we crossed 5,000 subs over on YouTube. Very grateful for that. So we are growing like a weed over there. Oh, you just got it? Very cool. Yeah, SimiCube 2's Pros are good wheels. The one I had, the 2 Pro, they're about 25 Newton meters. I mean, that was a beast of a wheel. I just didn't like the ecosystem was super expensive. Didn't have a good selection of wheels, and didn't have flight stuff, and I just, yeah, I went over to Moza and I never looked back. All right, so why the hell is my stuff not working? Cool. 44, 45, that is not working. 44. And I don't know why the hell this stops working like this. 1776, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. All right, Cyberella. Now I'm cursing you for having me disable all my mods because now my motion isn't working. Let's see. I guess the best part of building a sim is know every bit in and out. Something physical breaks. Absolutely. How much you pay for all of it? $51,000. Oh. So yes, what the hell is going on here? Yes, Heim. I went on that server, but I'm exiting out now. I got to get the motion working again. I don't know what the hell's going on. disabling the mod shouldn't do it because it resides in the extensions folder in the game install and not in the mods folder. So not quite sure what's going on. The fact that you built it yourself is crazy. Yeah. Well, I am crazy, so it definitely fits me. But play AC or iRacing? I don't do iRacing anymore. iRacing is a cash grab. Roberto, thank you for the follow. I played it for years and years. Basically, I was tired of tracks coming out and they make a little change to a car and then they're like, "Oh, here, you need another $25 to race." And it's just constantly that way. And then you fight to get out of turn one from all the shitty drivers and everything. It's not worth it. So Christian, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Have a good night as well. Thank you for stopping by. Sorry, we're having trouble with the. I'm just going to load in, see if I can get the motion working. Error report. Some errors occurred. Come on. Well, let's just pick a car here. Set up schools. Well, thank you very much, Chris. I appreciate that. Sorry, we're not playing right now. I'm doing my best to get things working again, but BeamNG is being a little weird trying to get into a multiplayer. What did you do for a living before streaming, if you don't mind me asking? Don't mind at all. I was in IT for 25 years. I co-owned a business for 15 of those, and I sold it, my 50% share, to my business partner. I feel the rig moving. Okay, so now we've got motion again. Yep. Okay, so we got motion. So now I'll load into BeamNP, join the server, and then it should be okay. That's usually the trick. Private equity. I have some investments in private investments. Those actually make me the most money right now on a monthly basis. What graphics card? Car Talks. I've got a 5090 on this one, and then I've got dual 4090s on my streaming PC. Okay, so you just let me know where to go. We go in the same spot. Yeah. I was going to head to that Marty's Motorsports or whatever. What time is it for me? It's almost 3 a.m. What's up, Dwight? Well, now that's throwing a damn crash report. It's not good. You need some financial advice? Stop buying Starbucks and invest it. That's usually my general advice to people. I've been trying to teach my kids the concept of compounding interest, and I think my oldest now gets it. And we basically determined how to make him a multimillionaire by the time he's my age. And it doesn't require a crazy job or anything. It just requires a little bit of discipline and DDR7? No. I mean, on the video card, yeah, but you stream on Kick. I do. I stream on Kick, Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. And I don't care if they yank my views for saying that. I'll be damned if I'm going to let somebody determine what I'm going to say or not say. So, but it's always funny. I seem to badmouth TikTok, and they seem to send me more reviews. And it's funny, Dwight. Remember, I got my 7-day ban from TikTok. I said the exact same thing on a stream the other night, and I did not get banned. I said it multiple times in various ways, and they didn't ban me. So I'm assuming the appeal that I had, because I actually opened up a ticket, and I'm assuming they finally maybe oops, no. What am I doing? Hoping that they finally actually fix their shit. Stop banning me for stupid things. So, all right, what car do we have here? I don't have. I don't. I don't have motion again. Fuck, do I not have motion? All right. I've got a text file for this. Did you feel the vibration waves that I sent? No.
Thanks for the follow. Hold on, here we go. 6 ways to fly, drop, roll, ride the highs and the lows.
Thank you for the follow. Apparently my overlay's broken too. Oh, everything's breaking.
Thanks for the follow.
I like that version. That one's a fun one. Hello. All right. Got that back. See if I've got my little script here. I sold my company years ago to PE, living my life, putting some money in T-bills and investing some more soon. Very cool. Well, I mean, I did restart, and if I play single player, the motion works. So, thank you for the jump scare. Oh, I keep getting sidetracked. I'm sorry. Squirrel. Son of a bitch. Come on. Notepad. There it is. Run this command, see if it... Nope, does not. Yeah, I don't know what's up, guys. I don't know why my motion does not want to work. So yeah, I think we're gonna have to figure something out later, guys. Apologize about that. Do I play ETS2? I do, but I've been kind of burned out on ATS and ETS2. So, yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Well, it was working on Dragon server. So I don't know what is going on there. I cannot speak anything related to Indonesian. I'm sorry. I don't even know what that language is. So, apologize, Alpha. BeamNG is great, Car Talks. I love it. I mean, it kind of pisses me off. Sent you 2 messages, which should help explain some of these issues. Tailspin, thank you for the heart me. Appreciate it. Yeah, here's the thing, Cybrella. They were working on public servers, so I don't know why it's not. I'm trying not to turn streams into troubleshooting streams because people get bored and they take off. So yeah. We were trying, yeah, Moss, but it's not going very well. Oh, it works very well, Car Talks. You're just doing some trail running earlier. And see, now my motion's working fine. So good night. Hope your motion's working well. Thank you very much, Slink. Sorry about the hiccup here. So I know, and it was working fine, Heim. That's what I don't get. I'll look into it more. Maybe later today I'll look into how I can get it like what Cyberella was talking about, side loading the mods. There are ways I can make it work. It's just, again, I don't want to turn this into a troubleshooting stream because that's boring for people. So